There's toilet paper right there.
Yeah, but I can't touch the,
You gotta just flip off the electric switch.
yeah, but I want to throw this toilet paper at the electricity. Is there a throw button? There it is. Okay. Well, I mean, it's here.
Oh, it's Little Nightmares. Okay.
Yeah. A game that I know how to play and I have played previously, but I don't know where you guys are on it.
Up to a certain puzzle.
Okay, well,
I think I played it when it came out.
I
It's been a while.
I played this game quite a bit. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert at this game, but I will say that I like this game and I like how dark and depressing it is. I feel like it is, while being a horror game, you can split down the middle, like horror games that are depressing like Silent Hill, and then horror games that are just straight horror like Fear, like the original Fear. And I feel like this game falls directly onto the dark and depressing.
I'm going to bring up a controversial topic. I actually like the Silent Hill movie.
I love the
It's
Silent
not
Hill movie.
controversial.
I love the Silent Hill movie. The original Silent Hill movie, I love that movie. That's a great movie. You know what's not a good movie? Silent Hill Revelations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That movie sucks ass. In 3D, that
All
movie
I
sucks
remember is being extremely offended and angry, and I don't remember anything from the movie at all.
We watched that movie. I will tell you exactly.
I know we did.
I will tell you.
We did.
I'll tell you exactly the part that got you pissed off and offended. Okay.
Let's not.
No, we're already there, Sam. Okay, that's what you don't understand. You think that we're not there, but we're already there. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Near the end of the movie, when Pyramid Head and some chick, which is like a remnant mirror or something of Dahlia Gillespie, they start matrixing it off and doing this extended fight scene sequence where they're like choo choo choo, and they like zoom in and they're like, whoa.
Oh God.
Whoa.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, and then Pyramid Head's
not...
like, whoa. And Pyramid Head is like defending the two main characters, just so you know.
What's sad is me and Lewis kind of fucked up because about 30, 40 minutes in, we're like, it's pretty solid, just straight adaptation of Silent Hill 3.
Yeah.
And then it just...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real piece of shit game. Like, unironically. Movie, sorry. Not game.
They just didn't know the game, dude.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
And if they did know the movie, if they did know the game, they really were trying to do their best to just stand out from the crowd. Because, oh my God. What a piece of shit movie, like, at the end. They hit all the key points of Silent Hill 3 by having, like, Heather and then, what is the name of the rabbit? I always forget the name of the rabbit.
Fuck. Damn it.
Barry? No.
The stuffed rabbit, right?
Yeah, the pink rabbit. Robbie, that's it. I knew it was like an E sounding name. But anyways, they had all the key points and they had like Shadow Heather there to kind of just like, hey, remember this boss fight? Aha. And then Shadow Heather is like the worst part of that movie, even though she's only there for like 5 minutes. And then after that, it's literally all downhill. What the hell is this?
Yep.
Looks like a doll or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that it's a doll. I just don't remember ever seeing it. So, yeah. It's not a controversial topic. I really like the original Silent Hill movie. I think it's a great movie. Frankly, I think it gets a bad rap, but I could say that about a lot of game movies that I like. And I could also say that about a lot of game movies I don't like. There's a ton of game movies that I think are just dog ass.
Just most of them, yeah.
Most of them, yeah. Back in the day, there were like a million, like 100 million video game movies came out trying to and we're not talking about Uwe Boll, by the way. We're just talking about like
Right, he doesn't count.
the parasitic cycle of movie gets made into a video game, and then sometimes the other way around.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a whole lot of shit both ways.
Yeah. It doesn't end up being a good
Is that
time.
toilet?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know this game's not a puzzle game, right, Sam? How did you get stuck in a puzzle?
Well, it's a jump puzzle.
Oh. So the easiest kind of puzzle. Got it.
I couldn't get the physics to work right.
All right, all right.
And then I had the ending of the game spoiled for me.
What?
And,
There's nothing to spoil about this game.
I don't know. Be the judge of that.
I mean, you will be the judge of that. I've already passed this game like 3 times, and let me tell you.
Watch out for the maggots.
Oh yeah. No, I know. What was the name of that one DOS game? The one DOS game that like starts you off and instantly kills you if you don't know what you're doing?
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Yeah, that's not very specific. That's a lot of games back in the day.
Oh, where's my sprint button? X. It was like Another World or something like that.
Again, that doesn't really narrow it
No,
down.
I think the name of the game was Another World.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'd have to
Oh,
look it
there
up.
we go.
Rip.
All right, get me out of here. No, we're not doing this. Leeches. Excuse me.
Published in North America is Out of This World.
Out of This World, that's what it is. I think I may have just gotten myself into a bad place. I was looking for this puzzle or this room, and then I forgot what I'm supposed to do in this room. Excuse me.
Your ladder's flickering.
Trying to give these nerds a wide berth. There we go. Yeah, Out of This World. Good game, but oh man, I tried to play that game recently. Wow. They're not joking around in that game. They really don't want you to pass it. There are so many obscure... Oh, there we go. There are so many different and obscure ways that you need to just interact with the environment, especially once you get the gun. It's a nightmare, dude.
A lot of those old games had a lot of hints and stuff hidden in the actual physical manual.
Yeah, I actually I can remember. Well, I would say the most infamous example of that is Metal Gear Solid, but
Right.
The code you had to put in from the manual, yeah.
But I can remember a couple of things. Like, do you guys remember the game Blackthorn?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
the
love it.
Blizzard one.
I love that game. Am I gonna die again? No. That's the same style of game as Out of This World, which by extension is the same sort of game as Prince of Persia, right?
Yeah, but you don't have a shotgun.
Well, that's why Blackthorn is a good game, because you don't
You
have
have
a
to jump to the right.
Yeah, I just wanted to check over here real quick. Okay. If I remember correctly, the bundle I bought for this came with the DLC, so I don't know how to access that. Anyways, yeah, Blackthorn was great. Were you fighting like orcs in that game? I
No,
forget.
it's like aliens.
Right.
Because weren't you like a prince trying to like
Yes.
claim their kingdom or something? There's some sort of sci-fi element to it.
Remind me, what? Am I getting my games confused? Weren't you like a Native American?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, I definitely think that's the same game, but I also was, for some reason, now this is going to sound really dumb, but I was for some reason confusing it with Lost Vikings,
Yeah, no.
which is also made by Blizzard, right?
Yeah, I know.
But, it's one of those games that, well, for me, it was like a defining game, and if I went back to that game right now, I'd probably hate every second of it, to be honest with you. I really don't like those sort of games that put you in control of one character, and then you have to swap, to another character, and then to another character to just, like, do a bunch of different things.
The constant perspective shifts. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I think the only game that does it properly that I like, or my favorite of that kind of game, is Jazz the Jackrabbit, which I think I'm like one of 10 people that ever played that game.
There's toilet paper right there.
Yeah, but I can't touch the
You gotta just flip off the electric switch.
Yeah, but I want to throw this toilet paper at the electricity. Is there a throw button? There it is. Okay. Yeah, so Jazz the Jackrabbit, I definitely
Close the door.
played the hell out of that game. You know what's surprising nowadays, because I'll go back and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this game, Jazz the Jackrabbit. Oh yeah, or Descent. Oh, Thor, God of Thunder. All those games were on DOS, and I'm just barely recognizing that fact. I just took it for granted. I'm not gonna make it. I wasn't sprinting. I took it for granted. I was like, yeah, I was just playing them on the computer, right? Just saying, I'm just playing on the computer, But only later did I realize, like, yeah, you were playing it on DOS. I had to figure out how to like load into the games and everything, because it wasn't just as simple as, play a game. Play
You can open
EXE.
the little door right there.
Yeah.
Well, no, you had to mount everything.
Right. Was also a I can never remember the name of this game, but it was like you're racing towards the foreground space jumping platformer in a race car. It was a great game, and this is gonna be kind of like maybe a shocking revelation to you guys, but of the times I've ever pissed my pants laughing, that was one of the times playing that game. The other time was playing Ghost Recon. The original Ghost Recon.
You broke the train.
Yeah, and I'm gonna break the rest of this train. Watch this.
What an asshole.
Well, it's not my room.
But it could be.
I'm way too big for this. Or sorry, other way around. It's way too big for me.
You grow into it.
No, actually, I don't think I will.
You gotta crawl through there and open the thingy.
Yeah, but won't it just put me right back where I was? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta flip the electric box. And then go through the other side, unless there's another switch.
Well, I actually don't know I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on. Let me just take a look over here.
And break the blocks.
All
make
of
a
them?
mess.
And here's one.
There's another electric switch you have to hit.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't think I'll be able to run. All right. I actually don't remember if you're able to run the whole distance of this, but whatever. Maybe you want. Maybe you can. So, yeah. Jackrabbit, Descent, Thor. Like, those are all really good games I'd like to revisit at some point. I'm gonna get electrocuted so bad. Come on. You can do it. And I'm a fried little girl / boy. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Lost Vikings, Blackthorn, Prince of Persia. Out of this world, right? So as I was saying, out of this world, you'll literally die in 5 seconds if you don't know what you're doing in that game. Like it's this whole convoluted puzzle. I don't like that.
I think you have to stay in the shadows.
Yeah, I think you're right, considering it. Do I go this way? I'm wondering if it's sound activated. Maybe not. Get. Okay. But yeah, they don't make games like that anymore. Mostly because I just don't think anybody would play him. Speaking of Prince of Persia, do you remember that weird experimental 2009 Prince of Persia?
For the PSP?
No, the one where it was like very anime cel shaded looking.
Not off the top of my head, no.
No? It was literally just called Prince of Persia, and I remember one of the defining things that set it apart was that the prince, the main character, had like a claw gauntlet thing,
Oh yeah.
and he was it was really cel shaded. Like I said, it was one of those things that's just kind of like trying to set itself apart. Oh, okay. So you're supposed to break those. Got it.
I'm afraid I wasn't allowed to play anything with Persia in the title.
Is this real? Are you being truthful to me?
No.
Okay. Because I mean, it's okay if you are. It's a weird.
It's a weird state of affairs when you think they can actually be serious, but I don't blame you for thinking that.
Yep. You're right. You're. I have absolutely every reason to doubt. Hold on, I was gonna say something, but then I remembered this guy's blind, and I gotta watch what I'm doing and what I step into. The Prince of Persia games in general, I don't know how you feel about it, Sam, because I think you're the only other person here that I know confirmed to play those games. But I liked Warrior Within.
Oh no, I never played Prince of Persia.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just making shit up then. Am I gonna?
Yeah, I don't know why I just never did.
It seems like your kind of game, to be honest with you.
Which one?
Well, you could always start with the first one. The first one is like where people. Whew, that was close. I would say for the time it was pretty revolutionary in what it was doing. Because pretty much, unless you had been playing the original Prince of Persia on the DOS, there's no way you were gonna be like, what is this game? Prince of Persia? What? But the whole rewind time mechanic and the parkour and stuff, at the time it was novel.
Oh God, I know the first one was this old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, it's an old game. And it's not
Get out of my pitfall, son.
What?
What?
Can you run that by me one more time?
I said try that on my pitfall, son.
Oh, okay. Mr. Pitfall over here from the Atari era.
That's mainly what I played.
Jesus. Okay, Sam. Okay, Sam. Oh, I'm a hungry girl. Or boy. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Thank you. Pitfall. Speaking of the Atari. Pitfall and what was that other game? There's one game I always remember from the Atari, and aside from Pitfall, there was
Pong.
Oh, what? I didn't play the original. I played Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure.
What system was
Sega
that?
Genesis.
Oh my god.
I was mainly a Genesis kid. Well, actually, it's a Sega Nomad. But
Oh, right. The portable one. That's kind of
what
embarrassing.
madman, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing.
Needed 8 batteries to charge the thing and it played for
Yeah,
2 hours.
Yeah.
I know. It wasn't mine, dude. It was my brother's.
I believe it.
Someone just jumped on that.
What,
I got the Sega Game Gear.
the Sega Game Gear? Oh, no.
I'm that serious.
What, Sam?
It's still my parents' house.
Sam, you tell me right now. You tell me. Just look me straight in the eye, you know,
Yeah.
over the internet. Tell me, where are you or are you not the person I know that owned an N-Gage at some point?
No, I never owned. I wanted to buy the N-Gage.
Okay. 'Cause
I would constantly talk about buying the N-Gage. I think you talked me out of it.
I may have, because I think I had to explain to somebody that you're just wasting money.
Yeah, yeah. But I never bought the N-Gage. And I'm very happy I didn't.
Oh god. Yeah. I mean, but Sam, you could have played Resident Evil 4 on the N-Gage, Sam.
I know.
Wow. You remember when they used to do that?
I do. I remember it always looking like shit.
Yeah. And what's funny about this whole thing is that, you know, I know that. That's probably not right. I know that the newest Resident Evil came out, and everybody was like, "Oh man, this game!" I played it. You played it. I thought it was good for what it was, but if I go back and play the original Resident Evil right now, like Resident Evil 4, I still think that game looks great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a GameCube game, right?
Yeah.
But the GameCube was a powerful enough system to deliver at least some graphics.
That's true.
All right. I mean, there's some good-looking games on the GameCube. They're just not like, you know, Shadow of the Colossus.
Right. Well, like anything had to go up against PS2 was in trouble.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best console ever. Period.
I mean, pound for pound, you're right.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's hard to say no.
The overseas market for that console is just ridiculous. I think I saw they were making PS2 games as late as 2012.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't remember where I read that, but you're gonna have to trust me, bro.
The last game to be released on PlayStation 2 is Pro Evolution Soccer 2014.
Wow, I was not off at all.
In the UK on November 8th, 2013.
Who the hell was still making PS2 games at that time? Like, hello?